Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Kelly and I've got a bit of a new video for you guys today. So I wanted to start a bit of a new series where I have quite a lot of skincare and I've got quite a lot of skincare from the same brands and the same range, and I thought it would be quite a good idea to actually test that skincare for a whole month and kind of like keep checking in with you guys, seeing what it actually does for my skin, and basically to show you guys whether the range is worth it. So please let me know if you actually enjoy the series because I really want to do more. Give me a big thumbs up and show me. And yeah, so let's get started. So what I want to clarify first is that my skin is definitely more oily. I do sometimes get a bit of sensitive skin, but I'd say primarily my skin is oily. So obviously if you're watching this and you really like the skincare products and how they affect my skin, just bear in mind that obviously if you have very different skin from mine, they may not work the same, but I'll obviously give a rundown of the products and what kind of skin type the skincare actually targets. So like I said, I'm going to be testing a range of products from the same brand. I will, for most of the series, trying to keep it to the same range, but it depends whether I can get my hands on things. This range, however, I have actually got, I think, almost a full collection. So I got these a little while back. These are the Primark Clear and Cool collection. This is kind of what the packaging looks like. I have seen that in the last month people have still been getting these. So it obviously varies, I think, from Primark to Primark, whether you have them in. So the Clear and Cool range that I'm going to be testing in this video targets oily and acne prone skin. So kind of perfect for my skin really. The price range is from £1.50 to £2. So really affordable, as most products really in Primark are. So I'm just going to run through all the products that I'll be using. So first off we have the gel cleanser. It comes in a 150ml bottle. As you can see, the size of my head, it is quite large. It's only £2, which I think is absolute bargain for a cleanser of this size. I think all Primark skincare and I think their own makeup brands are all cruelty free, which I do really love. So this says it's the Purifying Tea Tree and Witch Hazel. It cleanses away impurities and helps promote a clear complexion. So that's the cleanser. I will be using the cleanser every morning and night. Next we have their Refining Toner. Now this is only £2 as well, and this is a 200ml bottle. So once I've cleansed my skin with the cleanser, I will go in with this toner. So this is supposed to purify skin, refine pores, help promote a clearer complexion. So I feel like the help promote a clearer complexion is going to be pretty much on all of them. That's, I guess, what the range is actually trying to enforce. And I'll also be using this morning and night. So this is the toner. Next we have the facial moisturizer. So it comes in this little tub of 100ml, so it's not too bad. For £2 as well for moisturizer. Moisturizers can be, I think, a little bit more on the expensive side when it comes to skincare, so £2 an absolute bargain. So it says it leaves skin moisturised with a zero shine finish. So obviously if you've got oily or blemished skin, that is perfect. So yeah, I will also be using this day and night. It doesn't really specify whether it's a day or night moisturizer, so I'm going to use it morning and night after using the toner and the cleanser. So next we move on to some products that I won't be using every single day, but they are in the range. So first up we have the Purifying Face Scrub. So it gently exfoliates, and this is £2. It's 150ml, so it's a nice big tube. So it doesn't specify how often you should use this, but with scrubs I tend to not use them every day. I tend to use them 2 to 3 times a day, depending on how they're affecting my skin. If they're really irritating it, I will bring it down to 2. If they're fine, I'll leave it at 3 maybe times a week. So the next product I have actually opened and I've used them before. Just for full disclosure, I didn't really realise at the time that I was going to do this video, so I've only used it a couple times though. And it would be interesting, obviously sometimes when you're using new skincare, your skin goes through like a kind of purging stage. So if I do get spots, it would be interesting to try this. These are the targeted blemish patches, and if you haven't seen these kind of things before, basically when you have like a spot up here, you put it on, you leave it on overnight, and it kind of, you should be able to see like the gunk on it, and you like rip it off, it takes the gunk off, and it like really minimises the size of your spots. And this is only £1.50. You do get inside, I think there was 3 of these, and I might have used the other one, but there is quite a lot in these packets as well. I don't know if you can see the kind of the patches there. So there is quite a lot in the actual package. Oh, it actually does say on the thing it has 20 clear gel patches. There you go. So yeah, full disclosure, I have tried these before, but we're going to definitely try them again if I do get any spots, which is quite likely. So last but not least, I have used a whole tube of this before. If you can't tell already by my face, I bloody love this stuff. I really, really do. It's £1.50. It is a blemish gel. So obviously when you get a spot, you put this on, leave it overnight, leave it during the day. Your spots just shrink. I really, really already like this one, which has kind of enticed me to buy the whole range and try it. And I thought because I love this so much, I really need to show you guys the rest of the range, because I'm hoping if they're anything like this, they're going to be very, very good. So just give you a little close-up. So it's quite small. It lasts a fair long time though, 15 millilitres. So yeah, a targeted spot treatment, £1.50, you cannot go wrong. The only thing with these is that out of all of the products, I find this one the hardest to get hold of. So if you see this, grab a bunch of them. You have been warned. Okay guys, so that's all the products I'm going to be using over the month. I'm going to start with, in a minute, showing you my face close up. And then we're going to start using the cleanser, the moisturizer, the face scrub I'm going to try today, and the toner. So we're going to see how I get on with them. I will check in with you tomorrow morning. I kind of like the next day I'll check in with you. I will check in probably the middle of the week, and each week as it goes by I'll keep checking in with you, maybe like a couple of times a week, just so you can see roughly how I'm getting on. So I don't know if you can see there, I've put my trusty little reindeer ears that I got from Body Shop one year. I absolutely love them. I've actually got two luckily. So I hope the lighting's going to be alright, but I hope you can see. My skin is actually quite good at the moment. It's relatively clear, which for me is quite good. I definitely suffer with lots of acne. My skin is in no way absolutely perfect. I do have blackheads. I've actually taken some pictures, so I probably will put them on the screen as well. Give you a more close up, but this is kind of, as you can see, I've definitely got some little like redness. I've got some acne scars left over. Hopefully you'll be able to see that. And yeah, let's get to it. I'm going to start off with the cleanser. So I've just wet my face. It says work a small amount into a lather in your hands, then gently massage onto damp skin in circular motions. Rinse thoroughly. Use daily, morning and evening. I actually need to open the product. With wet hands, this isn't the one. There we go. Hopefully you heard that and it was kind of a bit ASMR-y. So just taking a little bit on my hand. I hope you can see it's quite a clear gel. It smells really nice. It smells of tea tree. If you like tea tree, you'll love this. If you don't, probably won't like this product, but well, probably this whole range really, because it's all tea tree. So it's gone. Obviously it's a gel, but you can see it's kind of going a little bit foamy, but it feels nice on the skin. It smells really good. Just going to wash this off now. So I'm just going to dry my skin with this cloth. So hopefully you can see my skin's gone a little bit red, but it kind of does when I'm patting in, but ever so slightly. It's not irritated my skin. It's feeling quite refreshing because of the tea tree. It feels really like nice and cool on the skin almost. Yeah, definitely has smoothed my skin down, and yeah, it's feeling squeaky clean. So first impressions, I really like that cleanser. So the next up we have the face scrub. So it says apply to face with fingertips using circular motions, gently massage into damp skin, rinse well with warm water. So it doesn't actually say how often you should use this one, but like I said, I'm probably going to use this. I'll start off with 3, but if it irritates me I'll go down to 2 times a week. Probably shouldn't have dried my skin actually when I washed it, but there we go. So I've just damped my skin. It's kind of like a white scrub. It does have a physical exfoliant, so if you're not into physical exfoliants and you like the more chemical ones, then this probably isn't for you. But it doesn't feel too coarse and it doesn't feel like it's going to be too rough on the skin. That's the kind of texture. Once again, that smells really nice. It smells of the tea tree, definitely. I do love a face scrub. Something I do use every week religiously, and I think that really helps keep my acne and skin under control normally. I feel like you do not want to overdo it with face scrub. Some people sort of try and do it every day, and I don't think it's good for you to do that. I think sometimes you need to take a step back and not do too much with your skin. It's kind of gone into the skin quite well. You can't really see it at all, but I could definitely feel the kind of like little beads in there. So my skin is definitely looking quite clear, but it's not irritating at all. I really like that. It feels, like I said, quite cool on the skin. Not that it's tingling or anything like that, it's just a nice cooling sensation. So I mean, it is the Clear and Cool range, that kind of makes sense. It looks as well that my like blackheads have minimised on my nose quite a bit, so I really like that. Okay, next up is the toner. Again, I need to open it, so incoming hopefully satisfying noise. I might need to get tweezers. Tweezers to the rescue, to be honest. Yeah, wasn't really satisfying, that one, but that's alright. So I've just got a cotton pad. I do keep some of these spare, but I tend to try and now use the reusable ones like this. Unfortunately, these are a bit dirty and I need to actually clean all of mine. But yeah, going forward, it won't be these ones. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that on the cotton pad. I like to kind of almost like very lightly tap and just swipe this over. I don't go in very rough at all with this. Yeah, it just smells like tea tree. This one probably smells more like your traditional kind of like tea tree thing you get in like spot creams and stuff, or spot treatments, or even just literally tea tree oil. So I like to just do this over my neck as well. That's really nice. It's not irritating me at all. It's just really nice and cool. Yeah, I like that. So far, so good. Obviously the test, I think we'll see tomorrow morning how this has affected my skin. I'm quite fortunate at the minute, although it's kind of quite unfortunate for you guys, that I don't really have any red spots. So not enough to put a target patch on. However, I've got a few little red marks where spots were. So might actually put the gel cream on those. See, some people prefer to put this on after moisturizer. I tend to put it on before moisturizer. Depends on the person really. So once again, little clear gel. Just gonna put a little bit like that. I've just got a few little red, it's very little red, but just a few kind of like spots and acne marks there. I'm just gonna like rub that in and we'll see if they go away. Obviously it could be the skincare as well, but obviously if I do get a breakout then this will really be put to use. And last but not least, one of the most important, a face moisturizer. So it comes like this kind of texture. I'd say actually quite a thick consistency. We're just gonna put a little bit everywhere. I tend to put some on my neck as well. That was probably the messiest way I could have done it, but... So I'm just gonna rub this in. It doesn't smell as kind of strong as some of the other ones. You can smell the tea tree. Yeah, it's kind of in the middle. It's not like the lightest moisturizer ever, but it is definitely not the heaviest. It has a little bit of thick consistency, like I said, but it's not too heavy on the skin. Feels nice. It feels quite refreshing, quite soft. I do like it. I think I don't know, I felt some nicer moisturisers, but it seems to definitely do the job for £2. So guys, that is all the products I'm using today. Obviously, well, I say today, I'm actually going to be using them tonight. I didn't show you as well or tell you what the date is. So it actually is the 1st of September 2021. Just to give you, I think you should be able to see it there. That's one of my old little hammies, bless her. But so yeah, I'll see you in the morning, guys. Hi guys, welcome to day 2 of the Primark skincare. And yeah, so just a little update. So I did actually have a full face of makeup on yesterday as I was filming, so that may have affected my skin a little bit today, but I think overall, I'll just give you a little close up here, but also if you can't see, I probably will insert some pictures. So overall, apart from this little guy here, but that could have been the makeup to be honest, kind of was forming already, this spot. So my guess is it's the makeup that's irritated it. It could be the skincare though. There's a little kind of spot that's come up here. These are they're kind of there, kind of not, and it's just generally a little bit red. But other than that, my skin's actually quite good. The blackheads on my nose seem a lot better, kind of less visible, and on my forehead as well. My skin just looks a bit clearer. So yeah, overall I'm really liking it so far. I did my cleanser, my toner and my moisturizer last night, and also a little bit of spot cream. Yeah, I'm just going to do my skincare this morning and kind of talk you through a little bit about the plan for the rest of the video. So hope you enjoy. I'm just going to wet my face with some water again and put on a bit of this cleanser. I think so far my favourites, I don't know, I am really liking this cleanser. Like I said, I think it has a really nice like cooling sensation added to it. I feel like it has cleaned my skin really well and not sort of sometimes a bit sticky you can get. Okay, so I've just cleared that off. As you can see, it's, well, hopefully you can see, it's not very red when I clean it off. It's more like when I pat my skin. I try not to do it too hard or anything. I kind of like lightly pat it, but I think my skin gets a bit irritated by that. Not massively at all, not that it hurts. It goes down very quickly, but so once again, my skin is feeling super soft. My nose is feeling like really clear. It's honestly just feeling really, really clean. Yeah, I think I'm liking that cleanser, but we'll see how we go. And gently just kind of swipe that across. So far I'm liking the toner. I find that my skin can be a little bit sensitive to toners and stuff, but this isn't making my skin red at all. It isn't irritating my skin. So next I'm just going to use a targeted spot treatment. I've got this little spot here and there. I'm just going to put some on there as well, just to kind of try and get rid of these. Yeah, it's not too bad. I think these are more like acne scars to be honest, but I'm just hoping these will go down, but I kind of do think it's the makeup and not the skincare, or maybe a bit of combination of both. Obviously I am trying like new skincare. It can take a bit of a while for your skin to adjust. And last but not least, we're using the moisturizer. Now the moisturizer is the one I'm not too sure on. I didn't think it'd be this thick, but it is. Like you can see, I'm trying not to put too much on actually. It does go into my skin like very easily, and I think it does make it quite soft, but it's just, I think I like it, but I'm not in love with it compared to some of the products so far. But I mean, if it doesn't break me out, it does nourish the skin quite well. I don't know, I felt moisturisers that do feel a lot nicer on the skin. I felt ones that feel worse. So I don't know, kind of mixed about it so far. Maybe by the end of it I'll change my mind. Okay guys, so that kind of wraps up day 2. I will probably now check in weekly with you guys. And at the end of the month, I'll let you know my thoughts on the products. So yeah, I'll see you in a few days' time. Hi guys, it's the Thursday, the 9th of September. So I'm supposed to be updating you every week, so every 7 days. This is on the 8th day, so it's a little bit late, but only by 1 day, so it's fine. So the reindeer ears are back on. I'm just gonna wash my face and I'm gonna go in with the cleanser. So just a little update. I've actually really been enjoying the products. I think one of my favourites is definitely this cleanser. It's got such a nice, it like foams really well, it cleans really well, it has like a really nice cooling effect. It's been quite nice because the UK has been quite hot this week, so it's been extra nice to have that cooling sensation. But it just makes it feel like really good on the skin. It's kept my skin really clear. I'll show you in a minute. I actually really don't have many spots at the minute, which is really good, especially like I said, it's been hot in the UK. So the fact that I don't have any spots after using sun cream, which normally if I put a little bit on it's fine, but if I lather it up when it's like really hot, because my skin burns very easily, so I need it. It normally makes my skin flare up a bit, but it's not been too bad. Okay, so I've just washed my skin off. Hopefully you can kind of see, I'm hoping the lighting in here is okay. It's quite bright, but I'm hoping you can actually see. My skin is actually doing pretty well. It's pretty clear. Like I said, I do have like acne scars, so kind of, they're not just going to go overnight, but there's like no spots. If anything, I've had the tiniest little spots sometimes. Like I did have a tiny little one here, but it didn't even come up in like a whitehead. It was just very small. But yeah, overall I'm actually quite happy with that cleanser. I just feel like it cleans my skin really well, so I'm still loving that. So next I've just been going in with the toner, and yeah, I'm really loving this as well. This has like a really nice like tea tree smell, and even though I've been using it like twice every day, it's barely gone down, which I'm loving. So I feel like all of these products are going to last really well. They're really good sizes. It's not sticky, it's like just goes into your skin really quickly. I feel like it has made my skin quite glowy since using it as well. Like I said, I will probably put a week 1 pics and you can kind of compare my skin. Personally, I think at the moment it's doing a lot better. But obviously it's only like day 7 or 8 even into the skincare, so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the results like later on in this series. So next I just go in with the moisturizer. So I have been using the scrub as well. Really loving the scrub as well actually. It's not too kind of coarse and hard on your skin, but you can feel it and it's quite gritty, so it's kind of like in between those two, and I'm just loving the way it feels on my skin after. Even though the cleanser really cleanses my skin, let me actually just put some moisturizer on. I feel like with the scrub, that is like such a good combination. My skin looks really clear on the days that I do the scrub, especially like blackheads on the nose and stuff. They look so much better the day and sort of a couple of days after I've done the scrub. So the moisturiser is a thing I'm not too sure whether I actually enjoyed. So like even though it's one that's supposed to be like for oily prone skin, it seemed a bit thick for that. But however, I feel like over the week I have decided that I do like it. It soaks in really well. It actually doesn't feel thick or heavy on your skin at all. I'd say it's not as like fragranted as the others as well, which is just quite nice. So it just feels quite like clean and cool, which is kind of like the name of this collection. But yeah, it's not broke me out at all, so it's getting like a thumbs up from me at the moment. The spot patches, I've not really had, like I said, I've barely had any spots. Unfortunately, I've not had, I don't know, fortunately, unfortunately, I've not had the chance to actually test them at the moment, which is a little bit annoying. The spot cream I do sometimes use, but actually I probably will put a little bit of that on just today. So it's just like this gel again. I'm just gonna put a little bit here. Got a few little underspots here, but like really small ones, nothing serious. So this is day 8. I will see you on day, I'll try and do like 14 rather than day 15. But yeah, should see you in a week's time and update you. Hey guys, it is currently Wednesday the 15th of September. So we're 2 weeks into the video and I do think my skin is looking still pretty good. It's not, we've had a few little breakouts there, but to be honest, I feel like that's time of the month kind of breakouts anyway. So other than that, I think my skin is looking pretty good. Yeah, I was really enjoying the products. I personally still am. I'm really loving the cleanser. I think it's a really nice cleanser that just kind of gets away the daily grime. Starts you off in the morning like really nice and fresh. And like I said, I love the cooling sensation. Yeah, I've not found like I've had too many spots in the week. I've had like little ones that had come up, but like I said, I think that's like time of the month. So I don't think that is actually down to the products, because I tend to normally get them that time anyway. So I will obviously insert some pictures of week 2, and I do feel like my blackheads on my nose are definitely kind of minimising, which is fantastic. So I feel like sort of regular use of this is, I don't know, definitely doing something for my skin. My skin is looking quite glowy, quite clear. Yeah, still liking the toner very much. Nice and cool, it's not broke me out like I've said. None of these have sort of triggered any sensitivity or I haven't like reacted to any, which is fabulous. So like I said, I wasn't so sure about the moisturiser at first. Last week I said I did actually really like it, and this week, yeah, it's definitely grown on me, this one. I just feel like you need like a little amount. Loving the scent still, I'm not bored of the scent. I think tea tree, you either love it or hate it. So if you love tea tree, like I said, you will like this. Hopefully the close-up pictures will show you more of how my skin is doing. But yeah, this is kind of like the halfway point, and so far so good. So I'm looking forward to seeing what it's like in the last 2 weeks. But yeah, so far really enjoying everything from this. I was going to use a spot patch, but then it was kind of like the weekend when that spot came up and I was a little bit too busy. So I have forgotten. So if another spot comes up, I will use a spot patch. But yeah, that's my little check-in for week 2. So I hope you're all doing well, and next will be the 3rd week. Morning guys. So the day is currently Wednesday the 22nd of September. It's actually been 3 weeks since I've started this video. So I'm just going to kind of, as always, wash my face, kind of talk you through how it's been this week. Yeah, I've really been liking, I will actually insert some pictures of what my skin looks like at the moment. I've really been liking the skincare. I think my skin has been looking so clear. Considering I have like oily, acne prone skin, it has been the clearest it has been in a while. I just feel like my nose looks so smooth. My skin just really soft and smooth. To be honest, there's not much I'm not loving from this range. But obviously I still have like acne scars. Obviously they're not going to go away like really easy. It takes time. I feel like my forehead is quite clear. There's like one spot I had here that I did actually pick this morning and kind of forgot, to be honest, to actually use the patch. But to be honest, normally when I get them like here, it's normally when I've been like really stressed in the week, and to be honest, I have been very stressed this week. So it has like come up. So, but other than that, like my skin is honestly super smooth and super clear. And like I said, I do have like really bad acne prone skin. So to be honest, just having like one little spot there, which probably, like I said, is due to stress, really is quite good for me. And yeah, I'm just going to go in with this gel. My skin's a little bit red there, but like I said, it's like acne scarring almost. So I will just like add it on with the gel to see if it helps. But yeah, that is it. There's not really any other spots, which is fabulous. And I even really like this moisturiser now. It's just really nice. Because obviously like this skincare is trying to help like reduce oil. So it's not oily, but it's just very nice and glowy. Yeah, hopefully you can see my skin is definitely improving. I'm personally really liking it. Next week is the 4th and final week for this. I am really looking forward to kind of seeing the before and afters and showing you guys to see what it really has done for my skin. But yeah, I will see you next week. Hey guys, so today is actually Sunday the 3rd of October. So it's a little bit late because I wanted to do it on the 1st of October because I started on the 1st of September. But I kind of had a spontaneous trip to Alton Towers, which was really fun. So yeah, rather than actually washing my face today, I've kind of already done it. So you should be able to see my skin hopefully quite well in this light. So I'll post some pictures up now of the 1st week and what my skin looked like, and the 4th and final week of how my skin looks right now. So personally, I haven't actually got the 1st week pictures in front of me, but I do feel like I have seen a significant difference. I feel like my skin just looks healthier. I think it does look a little clearer. Obviously, I've always kind of suffered with acne and quite oily prone skin, so I feel like this skincare range has really kept the oil at bay. I found that I haven't had too many spots, so I haven't really tested one of the products, which is the Pimple Patches, because I've not really had like a whitehead pimple at all. Normally through a month, especially around the time when I'm like due on, I do occasionally get like quite big whiteheads and like random ones, especially kind of around this area. I've had tiny little red spots, like little marks there that I do kind of get anyway, but I think even they've reduced through the month. Normally I get quite a lot more of those. Normally I get quite a lot of whiteheads, like I said. And I've not had any whiteheads, so I couldn't really test the patches. Let me show you those now. So they're the patches. As you can see, it's open. Like I explained on the first day, I have used these before and I've quite liked them, but I kind of wanted to use them in this to show you guys. So that's kind of been a bit of a fail. Well, a fail and a good thing, because the fact that the skincare's worked quite well means I haven't had spots. So take it as you will, but I feel like it's kind of a positive. But yeah, unfortunately, to show you guys how they work. So that's the spot gel, like a little close-up again. So yeah, I really do like this. I've said before, I have used it before on spots and I really do like it. I haven't had many apart from little red marks, like I said, and I have seen a reduction in them overnight, and like the next couple of days it's almost gone really. So yeah, I will give this a good 9 out of 10. I feel like it soaks into your skin really well. I kind of prefer this to some of the spot gels and creams I've used before. This doesn't like dry out your skin, it just kind of like dries in. It doesn't leave like a sticky residue, it doesn't like dry out your skin. It's almost quite nourishing, which I really do like. And yeah, the fact that it's £1.50 is absolutely amazing. This little tube does last you quite a long time. Obviously, if you have a lot more blemishes than me or less blemishes, it will vary on the time that you do use it up. But the tube I've used before this has lasted me a really long time, and this one, I've barely made a dent in it, like I said, but it's because I've not really had many spots. So yeah, I definitely give this product a 9 out of 10. Absolutely love this one. So here's a little close-up of the cleanser again. So like I said, £2, 150 millilitres. You can see that it's kind of not as full as it was. Well, I can see, I don't know if you'll be able to pick up on the camera, but I can see it's not as full obviously as it was when I first started using this. But I've been using this for a month every morning and night, and I can still feel like there's a lot of product still in there. You only need like the smallest amount, but I love this. I've said it the last few weeks, I love the cooling sensation of this on your skin in the morning. It's so fresh and it sort of helps you to like wake up and feel energized. I feel like this has really reduced the kind of look of really large blackheads and pores on my nose and like the rest of my face. I feel like this has really helped with oil control. It doesn't leave like a sticky residue. It does make your skin really tight when you wash it. Your skin honestly feels quite soft. It feels like almost nourished as well. For like an acne prone, oily prone skin targeted cleanser, sometimes they can dry you out quite a bit, and this one does not do that. So yeah, honestly, I'm in love with this. I'd probably give this a 10 out of 10. I absolutely love this. Probably rivals or is in my top 3 cleansers that I've ever used. I really rate this one. So yeah, this product is the face scrub. I did not feel like I had to go down to 2 days or less with this. Sometimes if it's too harsh, then I do go down a few days and kind of like gradually build up. However, this didn't leave me irritated. My skin wasn't red after. Actually, none of these products have left me irritated, or I've not had like any skin reaction to them whatsoever. It's a very gentle exfoliant. It's not too heavy. You can like physically feel the exfoliants in it, so if you don't like physical exfoliants, this isn't for you. But personally, I do like physical exfoliant. I don't like it too hard, but I do feel that if I do feel the physical exfoliant, I feel like it's kind of working more for my skin, and I feel like with acne, oily prone skin, personally I prefer a physical exfoliant. This is really lovely. It definitely, again, like the cleanser, rivals. It probably is in my top 3. So again, I think I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10. If I love something, I'm going to let you know I love it, and honestly, this is such a lovely exfoliant. There's nothing wrong with it, honestly. It's just perfect. It's cheap, it's cheerful, it's everything I kind of want in a face scrub and more. It's got a lovely smell. It's not too overpowering either. So last but not least is the facial moisturizer. Now, as you can see, I have used a fair little bit of it, but not, again, there's plenty of products still in there. You do not need a lot again, just a little bit. I think even though the others have definitely controlled the oil and shine to my face, I think a moisturizer can sometimes be too heavy and make my skin appear more oily. This does not do it. even though it's thicker than I thought it was, I think I've said this before, honestly, it just sinks in really quickly. It sits on the skin lovely. I love the feel of it. It's really like soft, moisturising, but not like, but like I said, not to the point of making my skin oily. It's a lovely fresh smell. It's like like all of these products, like I said, it's a really nice cooling sensation, and yeah, it's up there with like some of the other moisturisers I've tried. I probably will give this like an 8 or 9 out of 10. I think it's really lovely. I've tried other ones that are just as nice. I think compared to the other products, it didn't like absolutely wow me, but it's just lovely. There's nothing bad to say about it. It's just, it didn't like wow me compared to the others, if that makes sense. So yeah, like an 8 or 9 out of 10. Probably a 9, because honestly there's nothing wrong with it. The price for £2 is so cheap. So this is the toner, and honestly again, really like this product. Toners I find are the things that can break me out sometimes. It was not the case with this. Again, it's cooling. I think this has been the thing that's made my skin very glowy, as well as the other products, but I think this has definitely helped. I see like a instant improvement when I use this. It hasn't irritated it, and I just really found it really nice to use. Honestly, for the price, this might be my favourite toner I've ever used. It didn't leave a sticky residue. Sometimes I do find with toners, they can feel like very sticky after, and sometimes they go away really quickly, sometimes they don't, and this just doesn't even leave a sticky residue whatsoever. It has a really nice subtle scent again of the tea tree, and as you can see from a month's worth of use, it has used a tiny bit of the bottle, but this is going to last me quite a few months, I think. You only need a little bit on a cotton pad or like a reusable cotton pad. And yeah, personally, I think I will give this like a 10 out of 10. I really do love this product. I would 100% repurchase, and there's nothing I would say that was bad about it personally. Really enjoyed it. I also like the packaging. It's really easy to use. You just have the little lid here that you can like flip up. And obviously it is quite a big bottle, but if you are travelling like I did with the Hot & Towers the other day, then you can literally just unscrew the lid, pour it in a little small bottle, and away you go. So yeah, final thoughts. Really enjoyed using this range. If you do see this range, go pick it up. It's absolutely amazing. I think if I had to choose, my favourite product would be probably the cleanser. I don't have a least favourite product, honestly. I couldn't really pick. They're all very decent. So yeah, this whole range gets a big thumbs up from me. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, subscribe down below for more. If there's any other skincare ranges from Primark or drugstore you'd like me to try out, let me know in the comments, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys, bye!